All right, everybody. Welcome to a Friday night. It is March 20th, 2020. Well, and again, thank everybody for joining us here tonight. It's the Break Brothers. We've got a live card break for you tonight, a box break, 3 boxes of 2020 Topps Heritage. Pretty cool product. It's always one of those series that harkens back to another series of cards from the past. In this case, I believe it's 1971 they are going back to. Let's get the boxes on deck here. This is what they look like here, just so you guys can take a look. Yep, 1971 design. The ones with the black border, the notorious ones to find the old ones of, because that black border, it's so tough to keep those pristine. And after all these years, obviously it's extremely tough. So being nearly 50 years. So again, you want to get these protected. The ones that are good here. We did a pretty good job of that with the sleeving and top loaders here. Obviously everything that needs it will get sent to you in those. Each of these, there's 24 packs, there's 9 cards per pack, and 1 auto or relic in every one of these boxes. So we should see at least 3 of the autos or relics in this, and it should be a bunch of cards. I think it ends up being almost 600-700 cards, so you guys should end up with a pretty decent amount. We did have some teams that didn't sell. We'll show those on the screen here really quick in case anybody has any interest in them. We'll make these available for $5.99 to anybody here that's already got any teams. If they want to add any of these teams to their the ones they already have, it'd be basically $4.99 the minimum we start these at. Plus, we'll charge $1 extra in shipping to add a team to it. So if you guys I'll leave those up for a minute or two here while we get ready, and if you guys have any inclination that you want any of those, just let us know, and we'll have you PayPal us, and then we'll add them to your teams. And we'll also show you real quick before we get started. We do have another break coming up. I think the next one's Wednesday, and we just got our Inception boxes in today as well. So we'll be scheduling that for next week at some point, probably the weekend, Friday or Saturday, more than likely. And but what we have coming up on Wednesday is Gold Rush. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Gold Rush product. It's a one of our places we do get the cases through is Steel City Collectibles, I believe it is, and they have a line of cards that they go and sell exclusively through Steel City, and it's called Gold Rush. Normally you see a lot of the Gold Rush stuff is memorabilia, autographed jerseys, pictures, helmets, bats, all kinds of stuff like that. And they have I think called like a triple play, and it has like an autographed like one of each of those products or a baseball in there. But they also do cards, and it's like a buyback product similar to the Topps Archive signature, except they have relic versions, they have signature versions, and we're going to be breaking some Gold Rush Extravaganza, which is one of those products, next Wednesday. And we'll show you what those boxes look like real quick. And again, it's a really cool product. It has this break's going to have 84 hits. We're looking at, I think it's at 64 autographs and 20 relics, I believe. So we'll show you that real quick here. We'll leave these up here, these teams, for another second or two, and then we'll show you those, and we'll get started here. Again, 3 boxes of Topps 2020 Heritage Baseball here tonight. So we'll get started in just a second here. Thanks, everybody. Right on, Floyd fan. Well, if it's Pink Floyd, I'll tell you what, both the Break Brothers here, we're going to see Roger Waters if the concert's still on, somewhere around August, I think. So, good to see you here, Steve. Very good to see you. All right, guys, we'll take these teams down here. And let's kill this owner's crawl on the bottom. Get some real estate back there. All right, actually, we'll show you this Gold Rush product here real quick, and then we'll get started. All right, so what we're breaking is, I don't have the helmets here, but we're breaking 2 mini helmets as well. But the main thing we're going through here is the Gold Rush Extravaganza product. So this is what it looks like. And you guys joining us tonight, you guys kind of actually you're getting a little cheat here because you can see this is an autograph, and you can see there's actually a J up there, looks like, and maybe a Danny Jansen. So what this is, we got 3 boxes of these we're going to be opening. They're 20 cards per box, 20 autographs, and these are all autographs, guys. It looks like a pretty big, thick one there towards the bottom. So there's 20 autos in these, and we are opening up not 1, not 2, but 3 of these. And again, ooh, looks like that one's, they all got like a 1 thick one in it, it looks like. So we got 60 autographs here, guys. 60 autographs of varying years and brands and everything. And there's some clunkers in here, don't get me wrong. They probably put some good ones on top, but there's going to be some clunkers that you guys never heard of in here too. But that's why we're opening 3 of these. There's going to be 60 autographs. Now, also, we're going to be opening up a box of these 20 relics, Gold Rush Extravaganza relics. These are all relics, folks. Should be pretty cool here. Looks like Allen and Ginter in that on the top there. And anyway, I don't want to show off too much here because this is part of a break, but just want to show you what the products look like. In addition to those guys, we're giving away 2 mini helmets. It's the Just Miners product. We opened some of these up for another mixer not too long ago, maybe about a month ago, if you guys want to check it out. We got a Roy Oswalt autographed mini helmet out of it. So it should be pretty cool. And again, that's part of it. So this Wednesday, those 4 boxes of Gold Rush Extravaganza plus 2 mini boxes, 84 hits total, guys. 84 hits. Ton of hits. So definitely take a look for that. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, the YouTube. You can also favorite us and I think subscribe to us on the eBay side as well. So definitely check those out. And we have Inception coming next week. That said, guys, let's get started here. We got 3 boxes to go through. Very cool. Like I said, we're going to see, Steve, we're going to see Roger Waters in August, assuming life is somewhat back to normal at that point. And always a great show. He's in the round this time around, which should be interesting, is what kind of show he's going to bring around to be in the round and still bring his shenanigans like he normally does. So anyway, guys, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. And again, everybody I'm sure is having the same week that every one of us is having across the country. It's something that's going to unites us a bit here. Everybody's having the same experience. Life is very inconvenient this week, so we want to thank you for taking some time out this week to join both Jeff and I, the Break Brothers. We're both here tonight, and just to take your mind off things for a little bit. So thanks again. Enjoy your Friday night, guys. Good luck, everybody. And looks like we got something. We haven't opened any. We've opened some individual packs, but we have not opened any boxes. So looks like we got something here. We'll set that aside for a second here. And once we open up this box, we'll go through that. And depending on what it is, we'll random it off. If it's team specific, obviously the team that it mentions will be the team that owns it. But if not, then we'll random it off. All right, guys. A ton of packs. Let's see here how we're gonna do this. Oh, yeah, we catch Roger every time he comes around. Saw Pink Floyd, wow, a few times, mostly in the Northeast. Always great shows. Can't complain. I'll always put on a good, grand show. Now we kind of have to go and look for the Roger Waters or Brit Floyd, although I think now they're Australian Pink Floyd or vice versa. Good stuff, though. It's good to see stuff like that you can still go out and see. But very good. Great to see you here, Steve. Any of the guys that also that are joining us for the first time. Daryl, great to see you with the Giants. Good luck with you guys. You're here with your son tonight. It sounds like you're for your first break with us here, and we really appreciate you guys. Lauren, thanks for joining us tonight with the Braves. It looks like it's probably you're a brand new user, so it looks like it's probably your first break as well with us. I want to thank you for joining us. Everybody, Dan, great to see you. You should do pretty well tonight, I'm guessing. You have a ton of teams. Steve, like I said, great to see you with the Nats. Zach, great to see you. Mike, joining us again for a second break in a row. Great to see you back with Seattle. Looks like we got Daryl, we got Eric with the Padres and Dodgers. Great to see you got the thing straightened out. Let's see. Jason with the Mets. We got Aaron with the Cubs. had a bunch of teams that didn't sell, but still got a pretty good turnout. Like I said, great to see everybody again here tonight. All right, let's get these aside. We'll try this approach by kind of opening a stack of these at a time. There's a lot of packs, which is usually the slow part of this. So, all right, guys, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We got Angels with, let me get a thing here to put these on. Angels, Griffin, Canning. Got Dakota Hudson going out to the Cardinals. Here's a Jose Altuve, harkening back with a kind of a sepia tone insert card, so you guys can see what they look like. The Royals, we got Alex Gordon, Clayton Kershaw going out to the Dodgers. Joe Jimenez. Not too many rookies here yet. Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. Mike Moustakas. Got Adam Eden. Andrew Kashner. Malik Smith. That's a new one. Haven't seen him yet. Nico Goodrum for the Tigers. And we got a Pete Alonso here. That's a nice one. That's his Gold Cup card going out to Jason. Great to see. I imagine we'll be seeing a couple more of his tonight. A lot of the Gold Cups we've opened so far from the guys. A lot of these guys actually in the background here, like Vladdy, Pete, Eloy, Jordan. We've got Tatis down here on the end. We've got Acuna and Soto. A lot of these guys have run across a lot on their Gold Cup cards. Obviously, Soto and that, not so much, but Berto Mondesi. There's McCann. Nick Markakis. Manny Margot. Tapia. Mankind Explorers Red Planet. That's a flashback. All right, we'll put that one aside for now. And that one have to be random off. Lourdes Gurriel, obviously his brother's on the Astros. Trevor Richards. Tyler Naquin. Got a Correa. Looks like there's going to be a bunch of these related to the World Series. So it looks like more than likely, since these are Astros themes, those are going to be going to Dan. Got a Rafael Devers. Had a great season last year. Ton of RBIs. Kevin Newman going out to the Pirates. All right, let's get this pile over here. All right. Got a Nationals going out to Steve. Finish the fight. Yasmani Grandal. Surprisingly, the White Sox not going tonight. Anibal Sanchez. You know, guys, I don't even have an idea when the season's going to be starting here. I've got some varying reports. You hear April, I'm hearing May, and even that, I'm telling you guys, sounds a little aggressive. Only for the fact that, I mean, we're down here in spring training area. Let's see, Sox, that didn't go to anybody, and Royals did not go to anybody. And Boston did. So, Zach, you're going to get this card. We're not going to random that off. There's no reason. You're the only one that has anybody for this. Hey, Jeff, can you give that one to Boston? Cool. Get that out of the way. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? Yeah, it was strange to see you. The Cubbies only went for like $6-7. Hopefully your family's all doing well. Everybody's avoiding getting sick there. You know, I know you guys got a pretty big family there, and hopefully everybody's avoiding it. Mitch Haniger, Yoan Moncada, good young player. And there's a pretty cool one. We've got a kind of it is a chrome, but it's not a chrome. It's kind of like got a interesting texture to it. So let's see if we got anything on the back here. No. Oh, I think we're numbered though. And that is number 818. It looks like. Of $9.99, so that's pretty cool. Going out to the Dodgers. And that is Eric. Congratulations. And we will do a recap at the end of this. Most of the stuff that we will sleeve right now, maybe one or two or more, depending on what we pull out of here, obviously, will get top loaded immediately. Or, you know, if something really crazy, one touched. And everything else during the sorting and packing process will be top loaded that needs to be. And Obviously, a ton of stuff will be sleeved. If you guys have gotten anything from us before, you guys know you guys get a brick of stuff to keep everything safe. So we kind of overdo it, but we're pretty proud of that. Jed Yericho, Austin Hedges, Carrasco, Samardzija, the Shark. We've got a Gary Sanchez, the GOAT. Pretty cool. And this series back in the day was pretty nice. They did have some nice action shots. I love these kind of landscape sideways shots, these horizontal ones. And that one is the GOAT. And don't forget, we do have a relic or an auto somewhere in these too. So we'll be keeping an eye open for that. We got a Brandon Workman, Chance Sisco, and a Michael Franco. All right, Giants, Daryl. That's a pretty cool looking insert. We got the 20 Giant seasons, Willie Mays. There you go. Go. Pretty nice. That one goes out to Daryl and his son joining us tonight. All right, here we go. Cardinals, Braves, Padres, Indians. There's a pretty cool one. Will Smith, a very good catching prospect for the LA Dodgers, as if they don't have enough talent. Got a J. Happ. Ledemaro Vargas for the Diamondbacks. There's a Kikuchi. That's a pretty cool one there, going out to Seattle. And that is Mike. Got a Tommy Pham. All right, and this one is an Indians. Bobby Bradley and Aaron Savale, I'm going to guess. Rookie stars. Got Tigers, Drew Verhagen. Nick Anderson of the Rays, another Gold Cup card there. And we've got a Cole delivered, so that one's going to be going out to Houston, and that's Dan. Let me get this Gold Cup. So all these rookie Gold Cups. Good, meaning you're the, I believe, best hitter at that, or is it best at that position in your rookie year? Can't quite remember, but again, that's kind of your second year card you're going to see that on. All right, that one going out to the Blue Jays and Dan again. TJ Zook, and Jordan Romano. And I am a Blue Jays fan. I don't know either of those guys, which is strange, but I'm sure they're on there for a reason. So let's go through the last bit of these packs right here. Is an Aaron Sanchez. I'm not sure if he's coming back to the Astros. They could use him with Verlander down for a little bit, but I think he's a free agent. There's a Max Scherzer going out to Steve and the Nationals. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are having to hunker down. That does not surprise me. You have got a lot of stuff around you guys up there. Same down here. We got spring breakers that are just going absolutely nuts. In the county we're in, they're shutting down beaches, but that's not indicative of what the rest of Florida is doing. It's like a zoo. It is just nonsense down here. But, hey, it's part of, I mean, it's like between 85 and 90 degrees, I guess, price we pay for being down here. It's certainly not staving off the virus. I know there's a ton of people down here that have it. Not people that I know directly. Don't worry about that. Ourselves and our family, no indication of anything there. So, and while that continues, obviously we'll continue breaking. If anything changes, obviously we won't be breaking. That goes without saying. So, all right, guys. On to the next pile here. And wasn't sure if I saw something. All right, guys, here we go. Cardinals, we got Rockies, Nolan Arenado. White Sox, Dylan Cease, somebody you guys keep an eye open for this year. I'm sure they're going to have a much improved staff this year with what's it called, Michael Kopech coming back this year. He was having a pretty good spring. The start or two he had before everything kind of got shut down. That one's going to the Red Sox, obviously. Kyle Yastrzemski. Got Marlins, Blue Jays, Randy Grichuk. He'll be back this year. Dylan Bundy coming over from Baltimore, I think, if I remember correctly, to the Angels. And Cesar Hernandez for the Phillies. All right, we got White Sox, Alex Colomé. Eric Timms for the Brewers. Trent Thornton, good young pitcher for the Blue Jays. And that one's got a weird texture to it. Almost. I don't think there's anything special about it. It's just got a weird coating to it. Charlie Morton, really good pitcher for the Rays last year. Lewis Brinson, Danny Jansen, rookie last year. Put together a pretty good campaign. He was platooning with McGuire. Lewis Thorpe, Bruce Dart Granatol. It's the Twins. Got National League. We've got San Francisco. Let's see what we got here. San Francisco and the Padres. So that is one that's going to, yes, have to be random off between Eric and Daryl. So I'll put that one aside as well. We've got another ALNL, so that's Pirates, which nobody, and Tigers, which is nobody. So that is a house card. Nothing special there. Chris Bryant going out to the Cubbies. That is Aaron tonight. And again, a Topps Heritage. We got pitching leaders, Verlander for Houston, and that's 2 for Houston, and 1 for the Red Sox. So that is going to go to the Houston. That's kind of what we do first, see who owns the most of it. If one owner has the most of the card, it's going to be going to them. In this case, the Astros. Hey, Jeff. This one's going to go to the Astros. Cool, y'all. Thank you so much. Rangers and Rays, Nate Lowe. Should be getting close to a relic or an auto here sooner than later. Patrick Corbin, Cody Bellinger. We've got Orioles. Was that 2 cards? Nope. Jurgensen Profar, formerly, I believe, of the A's organization for the Padres. Garrett Cole, now with his Yankees gear on. You could find him in Series 1 of the Topps, where he was depicted both as a Houston Astro and as a short print as a New York Yankee, airbrushed. Richie Martin, I should say. Don't want to call him that by mistake. We got a Trout. We got a Bregman. So that's at least 2 I know for Dan. We got Twins, which was taken by nobody, and a Royals. So that one's going to go to Dan. Jeff, that one go, put it with the Angels, I guess. Thank you. All right, Diamondbacks, Dodgers. We've got Jorge Soler. New Age Performance hit up a storm after coming over from the Cubs. He had like 40 home runs. Absolutely insane. Byron Buxton, Orlando Arcia for the Brewers. And the Brewers today is Zach. We've got Seth Lugo. We got one for the Mets here. Ahmed Rosario. Nice looking shot there. Freddie Galvis. Brad Peacock. Willie Adames. Jonathan Villar. The Marlins. Mike Clevenger. Robinson Cano. Renato Nunez. CC Sabathia for the Yankees. Luis Severino. Dinelson Lamet for the Padres. And Luke Jackson for the Braves and Lauren. All right, guys. We've got J.P. Crawford for the Mariners. RBI leader. Let's see. We've got a Brave, so that's Lauren. We've got Pete Alonso. That is Jason. And the Nationals, that is Steve. That's going to have to be random off 3 ways. We've got a Luke Voigt going out to the Yankees. And let's see. Austin Romine, Joe Musgrove, David Price, Harrison Bader, Mikhail Givens, Mike Leake, Brandon Crawford going out to Darryl, John Gray. And that's a pretty interesting card. A Then and Now, Tim Anderson of the White Sox, and Tony Oliva. And both those teams did not go, so that'll just go into the pile. Unfortunately, again, we didn't have all the teams sell. Colton Wong, Jose Osuna, Luis Urias. Sorry, I'm just was reading some of the comments here. Guys, I got my head down here trying to get these out. Oh, wow. Crazy. Yeah, that's too bad. I don't know if you were watching him at the Yanks here in Tampa or were the Nats. I'm not sure. Where are the Nats spring training, Joe? Do you know? Let's see. Let's see here. Oh wow, yeah. I think it's just a matter of time, Mike, before that just goes everywhere. So, and speaking of the Nationals here, Steve, we've got a game one Juan Soto, Chris Archer. We've got Oscar Mercado. That's a good one right there. Good. He's not a rookie here. I believe his rookie card was an update last year. Very very good young player for the Indians. We got Eduardo Escobar, Ryan McMahon, Tyler Beatty, Matt Boyd going out to the Tigers. We've got Dodgers, and Joey Votto going out to the Reds. And Reds, that is Dan Votto. Great Canadian product there. Pretty good fan favorite too. If you guys have ever seen the videos of him, by the way, our relic or autograph is going to be in this pile here. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's going to jump out as a relic, so maybe we got an autograph coming here. But Votto is just absolutely great. He just interacts, when he's on deck, when he's at first base. He messes with the fans. I've seen him swap shirts. For a guy swap his shirt for the jersey off his back. Absolutely hilarious. West Palm, all right, right on. What's that? Both house teams, either or. Feels weird. About to say this one feels weird. That's funny. All right, good luck, guys. All right, I know that hit is in this pile here, so we're going to save that to the end. We'll get through these kind of quick here. Paxton for the Yankees, they're going to miss him as well. Chad Pinder, Jack Flaherty. We got a Kurt Suzuki for the Nationals, excuse me. Jason Kipnis, Buster Posey going out to the Giants. We got Adbert, although whatchamacallit, Joey Bart is going to be, slowly barking down this guy's, into his catcher role a little bit. I just don't know how long. Nico Horner, that's for the Cubs. One of the good guys you're looking for is a rookie. Mike Fiers, the so-called whistleblower for the Houston Astros. Donovan Solano. Got one team, one pursuit, Nationals. So that one's going to go out. You should see a lot of these here, obviously related to the World Series. That one going out to Steve. We got Marlins, Diamondbacks with Carson Kelly, and Yankees, Clint Frazier, and this New Age Performers one goes out to Luis Castillo for Cincinnati. All right, let's see here. I'll move these over here. You got it, Mike. You guys have a good night. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon. That is Kid Baseball, by the way, guys. If you guys haven't seen him, he's got a great great channel here on YouTube. It's Kid Baseball. He's a young collector, very enthusiastic. 6 years old. Absolute riot. Very animated. When he gets some great cards, he just is bouncing off the walls. Absolutely fun to watch. If you really need a smile, be sure to check out Kid Baseball's channel. Stuff to go wrong there. And he's been gifted some fantastic cards that you guys should see. Cornerstones of collections. He's got quite a few of them, and it's funny. He's got an eagle eye. When those guys are in our breaks, he spots short prints quicker than we do. It's hilarious. It's great stuff. So we got Howie Kendrick, got Will Myers for the Padres, Dodgers Kenley Jansen, Rangers Mike Minor. Let's see what we got here. A Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte, and flip that one back over. Padres again, Cal Quantrill. Chris Davis going out to the A's. Giants, Pablo Sandoval, the Panda. Lucas Giolito for the White Sox. Adam Ottavino for the Yankees. Dodgers, Jed Yorko, Anibal Sanchez, Brandon Lau for the Rays, and Dan. And a Mad Max as a Scherzer there. One going out to the Nationals. Got Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies. Wilmer Flores. John Garcia. Scott Kingery. And that looks like an Iconic Show comes to a close. And Ed Sullivan. And does it say who that player was? And it does not. Of course, he looks familiar, but I don't want to guess. And maybe we can look on a checklist. We can possibly find out that way. If not, we'll random that one off. I don't know if we can find a checklist, Jeff, on that one. I'm not sure what card number it is on the back there. Jake Arrieta, Welton Castillo, Kyle Seager, Ian Desmond. We've got a World Series champions. Adam Frazier, Jacob deGrom, Sean Manaea, Jordan Luplow, Josh Van Meter, Gregory Polanco, and Tony Walters. Oop, that one turned. All right, last pile here, then we'll go to the pile with the hit. Pedro Severino. We got an Astros. Rookie Stars going out to Dan. Tucker Barnett, Josh Nair, Jordan Hicks. We've got a Patrick Corbin, Vince Velasquez, Joe Panik. Joe Panik's now with the Blue Jays. Zach Greinke for Houston. Got Tuki Toussaint. That one going out to Lauren. Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox. Got batting leaders Tim Anderson, DJ LeMahieu, and Yohan Moncada. So they didn't sell. Yankees did, however, and so that'll go to the Yankees. Steven Matz. Looks like we got another Sam Fran one going out here. Another special insert series. There's a 1951. We looked at this 1961 earlier as the Polo Grounds, 20 Giants seasons. That one going out to Daryl and his son, Jose Martinez, Mark Melancon, Sam Coonrod, and Carlos Correa. All right, guys. Let's go through this last pile here and see what we have. All right, first one up. Jordan Alvarez. Actually, this is a pretty important one. This will be a good random. We're going to have to go. The Reds, that is Dan. And Houston, guess what? That's Dan too. We don't have to do that at all. That one's just going to go right to Dan. Nice card. And that, Jeff, you can put this one under either Houston or Cincinnati. And we got Colin Moran, Marco Gonzalez, Julio Teheran, Nicky Lopez, Nick Wickren, Jose Quintana, and looks like we have got, take a quick peek, that is a relic, folks. And it's going to go out to, let me look here, that's going out to Jason. That is the New York Mets. I had to double check. That is the real deal McNeil. Thought maybe it might have been Alonso is always my first instinct when I see the Mets these days. But that's still a great player. Rookie last year. Real deal McNeil. Great batting average last year. Really in running for a while for the batting average lead there. Right top loader for this. There we go, guys. Jeff McNeil. All right, guys. Let's see what we got in this one. I'm not sure what to expect. Let's open it up. Obviously, if it's team specific, it's going to go to a particular team. And this might be Padres. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I see a Manny. And assuming that's a Machado and not a Ramirez. Oh, I've seen these. Manny Machado. So guess what, Padres? Eric, that is you, my friend. Interesting. Very nice. Going out to the Padres. And let's see here. We got a couple we need to random, it looks like. Put those aside for now. Alright guys, we are on to the second box. This is the first real exposure we've had to a bunch of these. We've been opening some, just separate packs. I think we might have even opened a blaster of these. And so this is our first time with the hobby box version of it. Alright, a little bit something different in this one. Now that's kind of interesting that they're not consistent from box to box. That's pretty cool. I like that. So we got Baseball's Greatest Moments, and in this box we have a Topps Heritage 50th Anniversary Topps 71 to 2021 original 1971 card in here. So we got an original one from 1971 in here. So that is pretty cool. Let's put that back there for now. I like that they have multiple outcomes for that. Let's get that aside here. Make sure that stays in one piece here. We'll open that after we do these packs. That's a pretty cool idea. I like that. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Oh, by the way, so you guys see. See if we can get, I think most teams are getting cards, at least that's sold. I'd like to see a couple more big names actually come out of here, but off to a decent start. Really cool cards. I've always liked these 71 design with the black border. Again, always been historically very tough to keep pristine, but people are, I think, a little bit more careful these days and have collecting more in mind than they did when they first came out in 71. People weren't really that fanatical about keeping them in good shape, it seems. So again, these are pretty cool to kind of rediscover these cards again, the design, I should say. And again, we should be seeing another relic or auto. They slipped that relic in there, and it wasn't an overly thick pack, which is pretty typical of the Topps design. They really don't have the big honking 180, 200 something point relics like a lot of the other manufacturers do. They really kind of stick to that slimmer design, so that doesn't surprise me at all. But good to see a decent card come out of that. Alright guys, good luck again. We'll be doing a recap at the end. Jock Peterson, Jake Lamb, almost traded in the offseason, and it kind of fell through. Jake Lamb, another Jock Peterson, Christian Vasquez, Delino DeShields Jr., David Bodie, Kenta Maeda, Phil Irvin, Garrett Cooper for the Marlins, Jake Lamb, Brad Peacock, Willie Adames, Rafael Devers, great, ton of RBIs. I want to say maybe 126 last year. Springer Correa, so that is going to the Astros and Dan. And we've got a Chris Taylor there. Up next, we got James McCann, Mike Moustakas, Adam Eaton, Brad Peacock, Willie Adames. Got an RBIs leader here, so we got Nationals, we've got Braves, Lauren and Pete Alonso with the Mets. So that is another one that's going to have to be randomed off. So let's get that off to the side. We've got a Brad Peacock. We got boxers, so we got random. Got Joe Jimenez, Yadier Molina, Willie Studio. Hopefully we don't have a ton more of the randoms. All right, well, things may take care of themselves. We do this policy, guys. I don't know that we have 3 yet, but let me go through here. So, no, we do. We do. Okay, so this is a good example, guys. So this is the pile of stuff we had to random off. We just took care of one of our problems. This is how we handle this issue here. we have three different owners here with three different things. So we got the A's, the Mets, and the Nats, and they all have separate owners, and nobody has a majority because each guy owns one team. So, and if we got one of these, we'd have to random off between three. Still have to random off each one of these between three people. Guess what? Now we don't. So what we typically do is when we get the right amount, like in this case, all three of them, every single guy gets one. So just so you know, and if that happens again, this is just how we go forward. If there isn't enough to give it to everybody, then they are random off individually. So, hey, Jeff, one of these for everybody. There you go. Thank you so much. J.P. Crawford. And there's that card again. They simply want us to random these off. So there, that goes again. If we get another two, then they'll get split up like we just did a second ago. Otherwise, we're going to still end up randoming one of those off somehow. Just to show me. Brandon Crawford. Okay, this one looks slick here behind me. So that it looks like we've got one of these ones with the kind of chrome-ish. That is Jacob deGrom going out to the Mets and Jason. And that is number, come on now, there we go, 981 of 999. Nice. All right, Loris Gurriel, Trevor Richards. There's a Shark, Samardzija. Oh, and that's his brother right there, these guys. Quite a difference in age, but both coming over from Cuba, so it's tough to say how accurate the ages are. Sometimes, as you guys know, they get fudged a little bit, but both of them very productive for their teams. Sean Murphy, Lourdes being the younger of the two. Brandon Crawford, John Gray, Chris Archer, Oscar Mercado again, and we got another one going out to Daryl. This is a 1963 insert for the Giants. That is going out again to Daryl and his son, Willie Mays, Candlestick Park. Adam Engel, Starlin Castro, Austin Hedges, Carlos Carrasco, Oscar Mercado again, a really good player. You want to hang out on that card for sure. Jack Flaherty. There's another Suzuki. David Fletcher. Kenta Maeda. Lance Lynn. Anibal Sanchez. Kirby Yates. I haven't seen too much on the rookies here. I must be missing some. Brad Hand. Suzuki, Chris Archer, Carson Kelly, Clint Frazier, Yadier Molina. I've seen quite a few of him. Springer, looks like we're cycling back on a few of these. Max Scherzer, there's a Nick Anderson. Yeah, let's get him sleeved up there. Some of these Gold Cup guys. All right, so our auto or relic was not in that pile. Keep plugging away here. This is box 2 of 3 for people just joining us. Moving right along. We did get a Jeff McNeil relic in the first box. I tell you, I was ready for baseball, and unfortunately that has come to an end. It does mean, I guess, probably when they do come back, there's going to be a limited spring training. To get everybody ramped back up again. I don't know how long it's going to take or whether they'll try to rush stuff. I've heard that they've considered some shorter seasons, 120 I think, and 81, cut it in half. I don't know what they're going to end up with. Obviously it's going to depend a lot on the situation as far as the spread and the dangers of getting people together in stadiums. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. It may end up being just kind of a lost year, like a strike year almost. And it's same along the what you're hearing about when kids could be back in school. It could be 2-3 weeks from now, or it could be it for the school year. It's very weird just to see how they're going to approach this. But just hoping everybody's keeping safe, doing what you can, helping your neighbor when needed. So. Clint Frazier, Jack Flaherty, Chris Davis, We've got a Pablo Sandoval going out to the Giants. We've got a Reggie Jackson. That'll go out to the A's. Dodgers, Kershaw. Joe Jimenez. Adam Plutko, Carlos Santana, Carson Kelly. It seems like we've run over this ground a little bit, guys, on those right there. We've seen a lot of these guys over and over. Jose Quintana obviously came over from the White Sox previously. And we've got a Marcus Stroman, formerly of the Blue Jays. Ian Kennedy, G-Man Chow, Dylan Bundy, Cesar Hernandez, Chris Davis, Pablo Sandoval again, Harlan Garcia, Scott Kingery, got a Chris Taylor, another good young player, David Bodie. What do we got here? Garrett Cole going out to the Yankees. And National League, we've got the Giants, and I think this is the same situation. Giants and Padres. And I want to say we've got another one in the pile. And we do. I'm going to whittle away at this pile yet, guys. So we got 2 of these, so each guy is going to get one here. So one for the Padres and one for the Giants, Jeff, if you could. Hey, Jeff. Coolio. Thank you. And, yep, that usual series ending with a Jose Berrios going out to the Twins for the New Age Performers. All right, guys. On to the pile here. Delino Shields Jr., Cam Gallagher going out to the Royals. We got Orioles. Rookies, Jerkison Profar, Scott Kingery, Tucker Barnhart, rocking a beard for the Reds, and Dan, Josh Naylor, Marwin Gonzalez, Ranger Suarez, haven't seen him before, Kurt Suzuki, Giants, that's rookie stars, Logan Webb and Tyler Rogers. Got a Seth Lugo, and going out to the Mets as well, Ahmad Rosario. Adam Frazier, Jarlin Garcia, Steven Matz, Andrew Heaney. Got Luis Arraez, Rio Ruiz. Cardinals, Harrison Bader, CC Sabathia, Luis Severino, Josh Naylor. And again, a lot of these cards we've seen. What we got here? Red Jackson and Jorge Soler. So A's did not sell and Royals did not sell. So that is moot. Trevor Richards, Loris Gurriel. We've got Joe Musgrove and David Price. Now with the Dodgers. Part of the Mookie Betts deal. Tucker Barnhart, Miguel Cabrera, Victor Reyes, Amir Garrett, Chris Taylor. Just saw an article the other day about Amir Garrett complaining about MLB The Show for PlayStation. He was rated like a 65, even though he's actually a pretty good pitcher and had pretty good stats. Kind of a worse second half than he did the first half, but still ended up pretty good. Soto going out to the Nationals. All right, guys, so that is another pile. And just like before, third pile is going to have our hit in it. Let's get cracking on this. Let's see if anything jumps out right away. Nothing really stands out as some crazy thick packs, so we'll see what happens here. And again, as we saw last time, it's one of those kind of sets where it can just sneak right up on you because Topps traditionally doesn't use the thickest relics unless you get to some of their higher end products. Again, this is really do like these the series though, because they do bring back a lot of old years that were really cool, had a lot to offer. It's good to see some of these redesigned. Or not redesigned, but kind of a retro bringing them back. Kind of a reboot, I guess. Might be this one here. Don't see anything special there. Is it the very last pack? Kind of feels like it. I don't know. This is going to be interesting, guys. Maybe this one is an autograph, so I don't see anything really jumping out as our culprit in this. And we are due a hit here, so we'll see what happens. Here we go, guys. Good luck, everybody. Matt Carpenter, Ryan Reynolds, and like I said, I like to get these Gold Cup guys sleeved up. Rowdy Tellez, pitching leaders. What do we got here? We got a Braves, so that's going out to Lauren. We've got St. Louis, who didn't get sold. LA Dodgers, who did. That's Eric. And we got Nationals, so we are in a bind. Well, wait a minute. Padres. Yep, we are in a bind here, folks. That is going to be a random. Slowly working through these, see if we can get them all kind of canceled out by getting multiple copies of them. Clayton Kershaw, Jojo Jimenez, riding me around some of these cards. We keep getting them over and over. My goodness. Must be a smaller set. Josh James. Okay, so we are getting a couple of new names spread in here. He's a good pitcher, or a decent reliever right now. I think he's trying to break the staff. Giants, we got Donovan Solano. Dodgers, again, a lot of these guys are really young names. They're not kind of the rookies you're used to seeing. Jordan Yamamoto, he's pretty good for the Marlins. Harold Ramirez and David Peralta. Trevor Richards, Ian Kennedy, Ji-Min Choi, Kennedy Ramirez, or Jansen, I was going to say, Mike Minor. We got Angels, Matt Tace, and Patrick Sandoval. Going out to Dan. Trevor Story. We've got Logan Allen, Yu Chang for the Indians. And there we go. And it is a good day to be in Nationals. That is going out to you, Steve. That is an on-card. Dick Boseman. Not a current player, but that is pretty cool. Very nice. Congratulations. That's a nice card. On-card auto. Congratulations. There you go, Steve. Floyd fan. Nice. Congrats. Got Orioles. Got Profar again. National leaders. So I think we're starting a pile of these again. Just like the other one. See if we can get an even number of those so we can just give them away again. Look to each owner like we did before. And another one we're going to have to randomize. We've got a Intel circuit board. Wow, these are brutal. Starlin Castro, Lourdes, Brandon Lowe again. Or Lau for the Rays. Josh James going out to Dan and the Astros. Whit Merrifield, good pitcher. Good hitter, obviously. Hits leader this last year. Kobe Allard, formerly of the Braves. That one now for the Rangers. Paul Goldschmidt, Jed Gierko, Anibal Sanchez, and Adam Engel. Going out to the Braves. And that is Lauren, Julio, Tehran, Nicky Lopez, Rowdy Tellez. And are we starting this pile again? We got LA. Let's see, is this another one? Almost got to keep track of these. No. Yeah, we got one. All right, we're working our way to filling the order for that. Again, what we're going to try to do is get one for everybody that's on there so we don't have to random them and somebody ends up not getting one. So, CJ Cron, Kyle Seager, Ian Desmond, Marco Gonzalez, Marlins again, Harold Ramirez, Nico Goodrum. Looks like we got our San Fran card coming up here. We're getting quite a bit of these, so good play on these. The Willie Mays is another 1951. 20 Giant seasons here. Why is that fighting me? There we go. All right. Andrew Verhagen, Jose Martinez, Gregory Polanco, and Tony Walters. All right, guys, that is our second box. On to the third. We'll have another hit in here, obviously. Good luck, everybody. And, oh, wait a minute. That reminds me, when I saw that, off to the side here, we do have our original 1971 card we still have to open. My goodness here. Almost forgot. Here we go, guys. Let's see what we got here. Let's show you what the pack looks like again. One original 1971 card. All right, so we'll get this in a top loader and a sleeve here, especially if it's an original card in good condition. I'd like to keep it that way for whoever ends up with it. And it's not in great condition. It's got buyback seal on it, but let's get this in the sleeve nevertheless. Pretty cool. And that is Frank Robinson. That looks like... There it is. Should be down here with Baltimore. There he is. They had both Frank and Brooks. Pretty cool. Going out to Baltimore. 50th anniversary. Very nice. Pretty cool. Original 71 card. And, like I said, we have one of these coming up next. Oh, yep. Yep, sure enough, Steve. Those old Oriole teams were great. All right, guys, good luck again. This is the last box of the night. Again, if you want to join us again at some point down the line, we do offer a ton of breaks. We do breaks in between where we open up just one box or something of some odd products. We love those Gold Rush products. So oddball stuff like that. Please check out our channel. Please subscribe. If you liked it, be sure to like or comment. And hopefully we'll see you guys all again. Most of our stuff is on eBay, but we do have a new web store at www.thebreakbrothers.com. We got some breaks listed on there. Some of them are specific to there and not listed on eBay. And we may try to get a couple more of those. Some of the fixed price stuff we may do on there, just because eBay does not allow you to do a fixed price auction that's less than 30 days. So there's no way for us to do like a 1 week notice on a break. So it makes it very difficult. So we can do that through our website. So keep an eye open there. We do sell cards. We do memorabilia. We like to do mixers. So if you guys like the mixer breaks, we got a ton of that stuff coming up. We like the giveaway stuff. And we do have a lot of memorabilia here in stock, so we hold a lot of that stuff back to give away in some of these breaks and mixers. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. All right, guys. Good luck here as we get into our last box of the night. All right, guys. Good luck again. Oh, here's another one. San Fran one's for you coming up there. Oh, something cool going on there, right? All right, Evan Longoria. Let's work our way towards this, guys. Let's see what we got. We got a Harold Ramirez, Rowdy Tellez, and it's next, guys. Josh Bell. And that is a purple border Jorge Soler going out to the Royals. Funky. I bet you that's got a number on the back. And it doesn't. It surprisingly doesn't. How about that? That's pretty crazy. That looks like a lot of the ones that did with the kind of chrome, weird texture foil. That is really strange that it does not have a number. Cool card nonetheless, but that is strange. So most of these ones with that same texture, seems to be one per box. They are black border, which is just kind of another version of these ones, but they're both numbered. This purple one, however, not so much. Very strange. All right, guys, let's plot on here. Trevor Richards, Ian Kennedy, William Studio, Alberto Mondesi, and see, we got another one coming up here. We got some shenanigans going on. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Got some interesting stuff. Let's put them back up here. We'll pull them out one by one. First one up is another one of these with the texture. That's going out to the Giants and Daryl. Evan Longoria, congratulations. Because that's going to have a number on the back. There we go. That one is, let's see if we can get it in the light, 346 of 999. Congratulations, Daryl. That's a nice card. I'm going to show it to you guys. Kind of this cool, like almost textured chrome. Much thicker card than normal. And here we go with another purple border. That one going out to the Cubbies. And that is that same chrome, but it's purple. The purple didn't have a number before. So let's see how we do here. No number again. Stingy on the numbers with these purple ones. And both of those are in the same, well, same box, not the same pack. So, as far as I can tell, they weren't the same pack. So that's pretty nice still. Alright, Starlin Castro, Lourdes Gurriel, Tyler Naquin. Whoop, almost dropped these. Got Correa, Marlins, Kobe Allard for the Rangers. Look at all these purples here, guys. We didn't get any of those in any of the other boxes. Wonder if this is considered like a hot box, to be honest with you. Zach Davies. Let's see what we got. Guys, no joke. Look at this. There's something going on. I think we got a hot box here, guys. Put on a seatbelt. Alright, so here we go. We got another one of these Polo Grounds. That one's going out to Daryl. Yeah, we definitely got something going on here, guys. So going out to the Dodgers. And Eric, got a nice Will Smith. Purple border. And that is, again, his gold cup. Still not numbered. Pretty cool. Consider we only got like none of those coming into this. Anibal Sanchez, Adam Engel, Yuli Gurriel again. Sean Murphy. Diamondbacks. Lurie Garcia. Adam Heaney. Got another purple coming up next here, guys. After this card. Going out to the Reds, Tucker Barnard. And going out to the Padres and Eric again. Getting another one of these. Chris Paddock. Great young pitcher. And again, pretty cool card. Purple, chrome, rainbow foil. Not giving up a number, though. Alright, I can't even do that. There's so many of these. There's so many of these coming, guys. I mean, they are just... I want to be careful here with the... I mean... This is just absurd what's coming up here, guys. Congratulations on getting in on this. You're guys getting something that the usual guys, usual breaks here are not getting. Kenta Maeda. Pretty cool. Lance Lynn, Tyler Glasnow, and going up to the Padres. Basket catch, no doubt. George Springer. Got another Brian Reynolds. Steven Matz. Followed up by a Eugenio Suarez, who hit a ton of home runs for the Reds last year. That one going out to Dan. All right, next one up is going out to Lauren. There you go, Lauren. Max Fried. And again, really cool. These purple chrome with the rainbow foil texture. And they're not giving up a number, and I don't know why. I'm going to have to do more research to find out because it seems very strange. They're great cards. Hey, Jeff, did you anything come up on that research on that one card?
No.
So that'll be a rando?
I don't know who that is.
What's that?
I just don't know who that is.
Gotcha. Fair enough. But did you check the checklist?
It's just listed as Ed Sullivan.
Oh, it's Ed Sullivan. All right.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be a rando, guys. The Ed Sullivan here. I don't want to guess on him. I was gonna say Jackie Robinson. It kind of looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll random it off there. All right, guys. Let's continue on here. This is kind of crazy because this is just one of these stacks, guys. Both of these could end up giving up the same thing. If so, man, this is going to be cool. David Bodie, Luke Weaver, Jake Eunice, Brian Anderson, Tigers, Victor Reyes, Matt Carpenter, Torres, and we got going out to the Pirates of Brian Reynolds. Nice. And again, we just got another gold cup of his. Very nice card. Pretty cool. We're getting a ton of these guys. Absolute ton of these. Another one going for the Astros. Chris Taylor. Followed by Garrett Cooper. Teoscar Hernandez, former Astro. Followed by some Mariners. That is Mike. Austin Nola, Kyle Lewis, and Justin Dunn. Rookie stars. Nice. Followed up by Kevin Kiermaier. Obviously a great defensive player. Miguel Cabrera. Going out to Angels and Dan. Shohei Ohtani. And it just hit the camera really nice. There we go. Looks like we got an Indians. Mike Clevenger. Another one of these. With no number. Nice looking card though. This is crazy, guys, how many there are in just this one stack. George Jimenez, Yadier Molina. This is great. Xander Bogaerts. And I think we got a new pile of these starting. Let's see where we're at on our randos. See if we can give one to everybody yet. Oh, nice. So we got 3 more. Everybody gets another one. There you go, Jeff. We've got a Josh James for the Astros. And Burt Blyleven going out to the Twins. All right. We got a Rafael Devers. There's a nice one going. That one goes out to Zach. That's a pretty cool one. And no number again. Wow. Again, these are nice, thick, heavy stock chrome with that pretty cool texture in the background. Rainbow foil. You guys can see how thick, sort of how they are. And I continue to hit the camera. And we're going to finish up with, oh, geez, 3 non-purple somehow here. Wow, guys, you have no clue what that pile off to the side here for the recap of the purples just like exploded. All right. My goodness here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll start with a Jorge Soler. This is just that one of these, guys. Like 1 per pack, I'm guessing. Wow. All right, guys, onward we go. You never know. That might happen, Johnny. At this rate, if we still pull those at the same rate, I can't believe that was just going to be one column in that box. If it is, it's pretty creepy how they do that they can target one particular column. But, yeah, at this rate, we probably would hit some of the other big names. No, I think we're still going to get more of this, guys. We're going to get this. This is a hot box. We crept up on a hot box here, guys. Good stuff. Congratulations, guys. Everybody's kind of going to get a nice little bump, I imagine, by this fact. And I'm kind of curious what we're going to get for an auto or a relic in a hot box, whether that matters at all. Very cool. Very, very cool. Kind of a low-key break. A lot of teams didn't sell tonight, so it's good to see that. And there it is. Whatever we got, there it is. Looks like a relic, so let's put that right there for now. It's good to see you guys. Still something pretty nice coming out of this with this amount of purples. All right, guys. Again, same situation, guys. It's just you can see what's going on. There's like one in every pack, I'm assuming. Good stuff. All right, guys. Got Dustin May and a Gavin Lux. That's a good card, guys. Two important guys, too, and already very talented team over there. That one going out to the Dodgers, and that is Eric. All right, I forgot this is kind of a slow walk here because we got a lot of purple we're going to go through. Jose Quintana, Chris Davis, Yu Darvish, and Ketel Marte. Not very exciting, but Ruiz, Ford, Neris, and Dietrich. Dietrich going out to the Reds. Had a nice stretch last year where he was just hitting everything out of the park. Be interesting to see if he can string that into a little more consistency this year and kind of turn the corner a little bit. That one going out to Dan, Arizona. That is it's going to end up being a house card. That one did not sell. All right, guys. Let's keep going here. We got an Ian Happ. We've got an Adam Frazier. And Jarlin Garcia. Coffee Juggernaut is born. Starbucks. I don't think anybody purchased Starbucks for their teams, so there's another random. Next up is going to Dan and the Astros, George Springer. That's a pretty cool one. Again, one of the he gets a lot of credit, but he's on a talented team. He kind of gets lost a little bit in it. He's had some injury problems in the past, but seems to have turned a corner a little bit on that. Going on to the Nationals, we've got a Kurt Suzuki. There's Giants. Logan Webb and Tyler Rogers again, rookies. Raisel Iglesias. Marcana. Diamondbacks and Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen, Alex Young. Josh Naylor. World Series champs. Twins, Eddie Rosario. And next one. Oh, there we go. Guess what, Lauren? Glad your first break, it looks like, is with us here. That's a Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a pretty cool one. Congratulations on that one. Pretty nice. Again, hot box. This is good stuff. It's giving it up a little bit here. It's not going to fit that way. And, of course, turn it around and it fits fine. Here we go, Ronald Acuna. Some pretty good players coming out of these. All right, Ranger Suarez, Luis Reyes. Pretty good player there for the Twins. Seems like there's a card behind it, and there is. Christian Stewart and Dexter Fowler. All right, we've got Oscar Mercado again, very good player. Keep an eye on him for the Indians. Followed up by Michael Lorenzen, I should say. Interesting look to him. That goes out to Dan. Got a Verlander and Palmer. So we got Orioles, who did not get sold, and we get Verlander, so that is going to go to Dan because that one did get sold. There we go. Hand that one off to Jeff. Next one up, we got more Pirates. Josh Bell, purple, and again, no number. Wow. I guess if they put a number on each one of these, this box would be scalding hot. So I'll have to look up, see what the purples mean. There we go. Going out to the Pirates. Let's grab a couple more of these. Strasburg, Chris Paddock, Johnny Cueto, opening day starter for the Giants whenever opening day is a thing. Scott Oberg, who's just named opening day starter a couple days ago, so they're just, I guess, trying to make a little bit of news and keep the season going forward. Chris Archer, keep it kind of forefront in everybody's minds. There's another Acuna Jr. And just like the purple one, he didn't like to go in the first way, and the second way he probably... No, it's just going to give me troubles each way. There we go. Acuna Jr. Followed up by more Orioles. Trey Mancini. Trey recently going under colon cancer surgery, I believe, about a week back. There we go. Another one of the purples. Or colon surgery, I want to say it's colon cancer, but I don't want to quote that. Aaron Judge. Pretty cool card. Again, if you saw these original cards, it's kind of a nice throwback to that look. They had a lot of cool horizontal cards like that. Got a Zach Puizak, Joey Lucchesi, Pete Alonso, home run leaders, Cody Bellinger, and Suarez. So it looks like we're probably going to have another random. That is Jason, Dan, and Eric. Let's see here. Oh, I grabbed too many again. I keep forgetting there's going to be purples in here. We've got Zach Greinke. What are these up here? Oh, that's the one with the hit. That's right. Clint Frazier, Jack Flaherty, Xander Bogaerts. Going out to the Red Sox. Nice, Zach. Again, I really wish these were numbered. Oh, well. Xander Bogaerts. Did we just get one of him? Or we got a Xander here previously. Maybe not. Nevertheless. Let's see here. Grab a bunch. Adam Halsey. Or Hasley. Tommy LaStella going out to Dan. And speaking of Dan, Emilio Pagan. Jose Ramirez. Nathan Eovaldi. Pablo Sandoval. Carson Kelly. And another one going out to the Giants. That's a 67, Willie Mays. Very nice. Getting a little bit later in his career. All right. Going out to the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Looks to be sticking with him this season. A little bit of news sounded like they were either trying to move him out or perhaps had fielded some offers, or maybe it was completely made up. It was a little bit of tension around that. So that one going out to the Rockies. What a great box here we've had, guys. Andrew Miller, Victor Caratini. Got the Rays, Brendan McKay, great two-way player, and Mike Broso. And a Tommy Edman, good young player for the Cardinals. All right, guys, we've got one more pile. Oh, I'm sorry, we got a whole pile over here. My goodness, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm so used to having our hit in the last pile, I just glazed right over here. All right, guys, let's see what our hit is here. We've got, let's see, looks like another relic. We've got a Max Scherzer going out to the Nats. That's nice for Steve. Pretty cool one there. Got some named players in these purples. All right, we got a Marcus Stroman, Cam Gallagher, got a Ross Stripling, followed by a Rockies rookies, Scott Kingery, And let's see here. All right, so you guys can't really see it, so don't have to conceal it down there. Nick Whitgren. All right, our last card here is a relic. And this one is going out to the Yankees. That is a Gleyber Torres. Pinstripe. Very nice. All right, let's get that one bagged up. And it's going to need a bigger one. All right. All right, guys. But this is a hot box. We got a bunch of purple ones we still got to open here. Gleyber Torres for the Yanks is the second relic. We got a auto with the other hit. All right, guys. We've got to open these. Then we've got the kind of, not box topper, but whatever that is to open. Then we got some randoms to do. And then we're done here. We'll do a quick recap. Let's see if we can get this moving along here, though. Mike Trout, we're working on it. We still got a little bit of gas in the tank here. We got some purples to go. I mean, this is just pretty cool. It's rare to get a hot box, so it's nice when you do here. I'm going to get a quick sip to drink here, guys. Drying out a little bit from the talking. 1 second. All right. On our last set of packs here, everyone, so good luck. Looks like everybody's still in on some purples here, though. That's just good stuff. Now, somehow I wish we could have pulled 3 of these hot boxes. I haven't seen any of these in the hobby packs that we've opened, so apparently I haven't. You know, we've opened maybe a half dozen of these packs out of different boxes. Apparently none of those were hot boxes. And again, I'm seeing the same purple banding along the side of this this big old pile here that's building. So we got more of the same coming here, guys. Just fantastic. Nice little surprise in this week. Throw kind of a bone thrown at us here. All right, guys, and again, we're looking at the same stuff here. And what? That can't be another hit in there. But if it's a hot box, maybe there is. Maybe we got something else in here, guys. I don't know. Could be just a card with a white border. There's been some interesting ones, but that does have a different look to it. I can kind of see it off the side here. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Maybe we got a little something. We'll see. So we got a Jesse Winker here going out to the Reds and Dan. Omar Narvaez, Mike Freeman. We've got a Jason Haywood, followed by a Mex Kepler going out to the Twins. Another one of their young players. We've got Aaron Sanchez, Tommy Pham. I know these are looking less exciting with all the purples. Max Scherzer, Nick Anderson. Let's get Nick out of there with his gold cup swinging around. We've gotten quite a few of his cards already, both purple and normal. Let's grab a couple more here. I don't want to get too far past on these. Michael Fulton-Awitz. Let's just do that. Michael Lorenzen, Daniel Murphy, and the next one is the Phillies, Scott Kingery. Again, looks like probably there's one of these per pack. That means 24, and that would not surprise me, guys. Wait till you see the recap. We're going to go through a huge pile of those. Randall Grichuk, Cam Bedrosian, Adam Plutko. Bedrosian, it's got to be Mike Bedrosian's kid there. Carlos Santana, Trey Mancini, Kyle Tucker, good young second-year player. We've got a Mike Beatty, followed by a George Springer, new age performer. That one going out to Dan as well. And for the A's, Matt Chapman. Again, shame none of these have numbers on them, but whew, if they gave up 24 numbered cards to us, that would have been something. Very nice. Twins, Miguel Rojas, Dylan Bundy, Cesar Hernandez. Christian Yelich. Again, that guy could have been your MVP. Got injured, and despite that, just put up just crazy numbers. Despite that happening, so. And the Brewers are Zach. So we got Brandon Dixon, John Gant, Noah Syndergaard, followed by Walker Buehler for the Dodgers and Eric. Beat rolls on. Lewis Brinson, Danny Jansen. All right, what do we got here? San Fran and Padres again. And that one's followed by a Detroit and Pirates, which neither of them sold, so took care of that. Let's see what we got here, guys. A list of randos, and we've got a match. So that means both the Giants and the Padres are going to get one of these. Here you go, Jeff. Giants and Padres. All right, let's keep going forward, guys. There's another Jorge Soler, JT Realmuto, Albert Pujols, Mitch Garver. Followed up by Astros, Justin Verlander. Now, he's on the shelf here for a little bit to start the season. He's going to get a little bit of reprieve with the season being pushed back, however. But I think I saw like 6 weeks, maybe. Something like that. It might have been an oblique or something along those lines. So, it's a shame. And that one going out to Dan. Very nice. Patrick Corbin. Cody Bellinger, your MVP. For the, let's see, it's Eric, yeah, with the Dodgers. Got Jurickson Profar. We got Garrett Cole. The endless supply of purples coming up here. Cron Merrifield. Diamondbacks, Duplantier. Going to the Reds, and Dan, Luis Castillo. That cap riding high. No number, but again, purple. There you go. Ottavino, Gierko. Jerko again, Carlos Carrasco, Samardzija, the Shark. And we got something coming up here, guys. I don't know what it is. Ty France. I'm going to skate by it briefly. Let's see. We'll come back to that. Let's keep going with this. We got Jose Martinez, Mark Melancon, Brad Hand, Austin Hedges, Merrill Kelly, Alex Dickerson, Anthony Desclafani. Gonna go off saying that one. We got a Verlander and Catfish Hunter, so that one's gonna go to the Astros. And Dan. And let's see if we can get that pile there. Paul Goldschmidt going out to St. Louis. Followed by, we got a Cleveland and a Cleveland. So that just took care of that. Let's see, we got a couple left here. Kirby Yates. All right, guys. Got a couple cards left. One being, I mean, this could be honestly nothing, guys. Got at least one purple. We got one that's got a white border that I don't know what to expect here. Our purple one, however, is a Benny Baseball. That's pretty cool. So another one for the Red Sox and Zach. Doing well on these purple parallels here. Very nice. Benny Baseball. Nice card. Guys, there's a very sick pile of purple cards here. Kevin Pillar, and here we go. Let's see what we got here, guys. I don't know what to expect, and it's that's interesting. It's a white border, Yuri Gurriel. Now I don't know what this white border is, and of course they're teasing me again, just like they did with the purple, and not going to put a number on it. So I'm gonna get that one sleeved up here. I don't know what's going on with that. That might be a short print. I'm not sure. Let's see if Jeff, you got a Gurriel handy? Yuri Gurriel card for Stros. Cool, thank you. All right, so we've got two flavors here. It looks like same picture. Let's see if we can. Maybe one's a short print, perhaps. The backs. The same there. 17, 17. I think these had the French prints. I really haven't been looking to see if they have, though. Let's see here. If we got any kind of numbers on the back. So 13 and 13. That's interesting. They got the same ending serial number, so it must be just a parallel. Odd, odd, odd. Nevertheless, going out to Dan. I don't even know where to qualify that on my sorting here. So, alright. So it wasn't a hit, guys, but still pretty nice. Alright, so let's see. We still got some randoms to do, because I don't think we got all those squared away. No, we're going to have to get those. Everybody's going to be in some of those. And we got this still here to go. So let's see. This is going to be one of those baseball greatest moments, like we opened up a little bit earlier, which was a Manny Machado, if I remember correctly. And this one, I think we're going to the Nationals, guys. Unless that's a Max Muncy. That is not, because he is not a pitcher. That one going out to the Nationals. Congratulations, Steve. Again, they're kind of almost like a ticket card. 1 of 50, really? It's a shame you don't list those. All right, I'm going to get that in a top loader here. This was going to show for the size comparison. I'm going to take another look at that card. They really, Top is historically stingy on the numbering. And it looks like that's continuing forward here. Again, let's get that in the sleeve, especially if it's 1 out of 50. Kind of shame that they don't number these, or at least make it a short print or something like that. You would think that would make the most sense. Let's see here. More of these sleeved real quick, guys. And then we will do the randoms and a recap. More of these in top loaders. So, oh goodness, this is going to be a little more difficult because we didn't sell out every team. So, guys, let's get a couple of these easy ones done real quick. Give me 1 second here to set up the lists. All right, so let me see what we got. We've got that one's randomized between 3. That one's randomized between 3. And the rest of these will be randomized between everybody here. So let's get these ones with 3 out of the way. And so we got a Braves, Mets, and Nationals on that one. Braves, Mets, and Nationals. Now everybody has a copy of this card already out of that list. We have pulled more of them previous in the break here, so everybody's going to get a copy of it. This is just to see who's going to get this extra copy of it. Not that big of a deal, obviously. So, let's see what we got going on here. I'm going to roll a dice. What we're going to do is going to add 3 to that, and that's how many times we're going to randomize the list. We'll show you that list here in a second. And that ended up being a 2. So we're going to do it 5 times. Now let me get you over to that screen, guys. So here we go. We're going to randomize this list 5 times, and whoever is at the top on the 5th time is going to get that card. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there we go, guys. And that's the Braves, and that is Lauren. So Lauren, let's get this back here. Lauren, you're going to get this extra copy of this. Jeff, if you want to put that one on the Braves pile. Thank you. All right, next one up, guys. We got Mets, we got Reds, and we got LA. So Reds is Dan. We got Jason with the Mets again. This has got Pete Alonso on there. And we've got a Cody Bellinger. Just home run leaders. About to say, they all hit a ton of home runs. So, all right, we're going to do the same thing here, guys. Let me get that one set up first, and then we will hop over to it again. So we've got the Mets, we've got the Reds, and we've got the Dodgers. All right, guys, we're going to go over here. Well, let's roll the dice. And that is 5, so we're going to go 8 times. 8 times on the random. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, guys. Guess what? Pete Alonso's going. There we go, guys. He's going to go home here. He's going to New York. So that one goes up to the Mets. Thank you, Jeff. All right, the rest of these, we've got a few here. We've got these flashback cards. There's 5 of them. These are going to be for everybody. So let's get everybody on board. Give me a second to get that list set up. And I do not want to include the unsold teams, so give me 1 second here. I can't just go grab the entire Major League list. Get these keyed in so just you guys can end up with those. All right, guys. So we have a list. This is all the teams that have sold tonight. I'm gonna copy that because we're going to need that again for the other items. And so what we are going to do is the same as before. What we have here is we've got our dice. We're going to roll that, and that came up a 2 off screen here. So we're going to do this 5 times, and this is going to be, we'll just go right down the order here. This is for the, looks like the Frazier Ali card. So this is going to be going 5 times on random. And let's go back here. And here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's going out to the Padres. So that goes out to Eric. Here you go, Jeff. You can throw that on the Padres pile. Thank you. And let's get back here. Next one is going to be, I believe, is Jackie Robinson along with, I can't remember his name, Ed Sullivan. Yep, Ed Sullivan. And what's same deal here, guys? So we got 6. So we're gonna go 9 times on this one. All right, guys, go 9 times. List randomizer, fresh randomizer. There is our list again, and we're gonna go 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more, guys. That is 9. That is the Angels. 9 times. So that goes out to Dan. Congratulations, Dan. And let's see if I can. There we go. Oop, we are back. So that is going out to you. That is the Angels. All right, guys. Next up, we have. Oh, it looks like the Voyager, I believe. Mariner 9. I take that back completely. That is the Mariner 9. I'm sorry, I do not know my deep space 70s probes. All right, well, that'd be interesting, the Mariner, if it went to Seattle. So we're going to do the same exercise here, guys. Let's roll this dice, and that is a 3. So we're going to go 6 times on this. Let's cue it back up 6 times on the randomizer. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and guess what, guys? That's 6. Angels again. Going out to Dan. Dan's going with the Mariner 9. That goes out to the Angels. All right, guys. Next up, Coffee Juggernaut is born. Starbucks. Again, this would probably be appropriate for Seattle. Let's hit the dice again. You know the drill here. That was a 1. So we're going 4 times. Randomizer. Going 4 times on it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That goes out to the Brewers. Brewers tonight are Zach. So there we go, Zach. You're getting that one with the Brewers. Guess that's somewhat appropriate. I mean, you can brew coffee also. And we got one more, guys. We got Intel. I'm gonna give up on where these guys are from. So, all right, you guys know the drill, and it is a 4 this time. 4. So we're gonna go 7 on this. All right, guys, and we'll pop it back over for our last random of the night. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We are going to do a quick recap at the end of this. Should go very quickly. And we are at 7 on the random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the next one gets it. That's the Rays. So that goes out to Dan. There you go, Dan. And that is with the Rays. All right, guys, that is it for those. And, oh, here's 2 more, Jeff, that are base. All right, let's go do a quick recap for you here. Let's see what we got. And these are just, let's see what's the easiest way of doing this. We got a few Gold Cup cards here. You're again, your second-year card, if you were the best at that position, your rookie year. Nick Anderson for the Rays, got 3 of those. Pete Alonso kicking in with his second-year base card. That is a Gold Cup. Let's see, Will Smith going out to the Dodgers. And I want to say we had some Nick Anderson, or Brian Reynolds, my bad. We already did Nick. For the Pirates, he's got a couple of those. And what else did we get? We got an Ohtani, we got an Acuna, we got a Yelich, a Judge, a Cody. Let's see what else we got here, though. We did pull the white Yuri Gurriel, and what Steve was saying is those are 1 out of 50. Actually, let me get back to my YouTube here. We got a 1 out of 50 here, apparently, which is pretty cool. Let's see. We also got a Kikuchi. We've got for the Dodgers. We ended up, again, both these guys are in other sets. You're going to be looking for their individual card. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. Or maybe that's how they're represented in this set, actually. I have to take a look. Either way, let's see what else we got here. We've got an original 1971 card that we got out of, I'm going in a really screwy order here, guys. And I apologize for that. We got an original 1971 card. Frank Robinson, that one would go out to Baltimore. And it's got the buyback stamp. You can kind of see down here, the 50th anniversary. 71/20. And we've got 2 of these Baseball's Greatest Moments. And one was Machado, and the other one was Max Scherzer. Let's see here. Now let's, I guess let's go through. For the Giants and Darryl for the 20 Giants seasons, you did end up with 6 of them. So you've got, let's see what years we got here. 54, 51, basket catch, another 51. You got a 61 in there and a 67. All right, so it looks like there's a couple from 51. 2 from 51 in the Polo Grounds. Got the basket catch 54. Candlestick 61. 63 candlestick. And a 67 candlestick. So always good when you're a Giants owner. You get kind of some bonuses like that. And let's see what we got here. All right, guys. We'll get down to the nitty gritty of the hits and the numbered cards here. And let's go through the purples. Now, these purples are a little out of control, guys. Look how many purple we ended up with. That box was lukewarm, guys, bordering on scalding. Yeah, this is not normal, as you saw from the other boxes, guys. So we'll go through these really quick. But congratulations, everybody, for taking part in this hot box. It's nice when you stumble on them. So we've got the Red Sox and Benintendi, Cardinals with Goldschmidt, Reds with Luis Castillo, Justin Verlander for Astros, Walker Buehler for Dodgers, Matt Chapman for the A's, Scott Kingery for the Phillies, Twins, Matt Kepler, Nationals, Max Scherzer, that's for Steve. We've got the Rockies, Nolan Arenado, Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox and Zach, Orioles, Trey Mancini, Pirates, Josh Bell, Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. going to Lauren, George Springer and the Astros going out to Dan. All right, let's keep going here. These are just purples, guys. We weren't even supposed to see these. Kettle Marte, Rafael Devers, another one for Zach and the Red Sox. We've got Mike Clevenger with the Indians. Brian Reynolds, another. That was a Gold Cup going out to the Pirates. Mac Fried, another one for Lauren. Go with his Acuna. Chris Paddock for the Padres. Dodgers, Will Smith, and there's another one of those Gold Cups going out to Eric. Cubbies going out to Aaron. And finally, we got a Jorge Soler going out to KC. Guys, the amount of purples is insane. This should not happen, but it did. So, again, I think everybody got at least a little piece of that. All right, guys, let's get on to the last bit of cards here, our hits. So let's go with these texture cards, very similar to the purples, only these are numbered. So we've got the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger, your MVP, getting one of these. In the foils, that is a 818 of 999. That was for Eric. Congratulations, Eric. Giants, Evan Longoria, longtime Tampa Ray, and for the last few years, really holding it down. Still at a kind of advanced age, sort of. Evan Longoria for the Giants there, and going out to Daryl. And that is, let's see, come on now, work with me. 346 of 999. And finally, Mets, Jason DeGrom. That's for Jason. Jason having a decent night here. And that is 981 of 999. All right, we got 2 relics as well, guys. Again, with 3 boxes, 1 hits per. We got 1 autograph and 2 relics. We got Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Again, great young player. Got a part of a pinstripe in that one. You guys can see what these look like on the back. Nothing too crazy, but good to see Topps trying to make an effort here. Jeff, real deal McNeil. Going out to Jason again. Jason having a good night. These do not appear to be numbered, but still relics nonetheless. And finally, guys, our auto was a throwback. Dick Bosman. But that one goes out to Nationals and Steve with his on-card auto. Top certified auto, as you can see down there. There we go, guys. So congratulations, everybody who took part tonight. We want to thank everybody from the Break Brothers, Jeff and Scott, for joining us on a Friday night to do some Topps Heritage. Take your mind off stuff for a little bit. God knows it does it for us as well here. So goodness knows we appreciate you guys just stopping in at least for a couple hours with us and interacting and breaking some cards with us and taking part in a hot box. How about that, guys? So, guys, be safe. Make smart choices. We want to see you guys all again in here. Subscribe if you haven't done it already. We have another great break, like we said, of those extravaganza with all those autos we showed earlier. 84 hits in all. Keep your eyes open. That breaks in about a half a week on Wednesday. And then look for later in the week. We're going to have, I think, 6 boxes of Inception we're going to break. Really nice. It's kind of, I think it's only 7 or 10 cards per box, like something like that. So I believe 1 auto per box, if I remember correctly. So keep an eye open for that. Thanks again, guys. That'll That's it. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good night. See ya.